Hello, stock traders. I hope all of you had a successful day. This was a really crazy roller coaster today. The stock market was way up in the morning and then dipped all the rest of the day, and we had kind of a reversal on that, but still finished a little positive. Hopefully all of you had a great trading day. So far this November, I am personally up 4.42%. Year to date, I am at 197.20% gain. You can have triple-digit gains if you have a great strategy or a couple of strategies to follow. Now, I am not a financial advisor, but I am a stock trader that's had a lot of success over the years. 4 out of 5 of the last years, I've had over 100% gains, and so you can do it. It does take a lot of work, and it does take diligence and sticking with your strategy and finding strategies that take advantage of price movement. And that's what I like to do. Please smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe and turn on those bell notifications so you get notified when a new video comes out. And I look forward and hope to see you in our Patreon group where there are lots of calls out each and every day. There are a lot more calls than just these, also over bot alerts and some different things that happen throughout the day. If you're looking for a great group to trade with, I think it's wonderful, and we'd love to see you there. This video is my most popular series, and this is the 5 stocks that could squeeze, and I think that these 5 could really squeeze big time. So looking forward to this list. Had a lot of success with it, even though it's been a lower win rate with it. The average gain per pick has been over 8%. But, sometimes we'll win on just one. So last week was very successful. We had a 60% win rate with an average gain per pick of 12.67%. Hopefully you picked up some of those wins, and they were really terrific. Today I had some stocks that I sold, and all of these are from last week's short video. Other than that, these are the only stocks that I sold today. First one was DGLY, sold for a 1.57% loss. NTRB sold for a 15.7% loss. SDPI sold for a 3.45% gain, and GLG sold for an 11.27% gain. That fills out all of those squeeze plays that were from last week, but I'm going to give you some new ones and some new ones that really should help you. But before we get going, let's take a quick look at the SPY and see how things are going. All right, the SPY is the S&P 500, and the S&P 500 is doing very well. You can see that we've had this monster move here. This has been really terrific, and this is wave 1 of what I think is a bullish Elliott wave. So we're going to have one of two things happen. One is we could have it a blow off top where this goes all the way to 480. Or we could see a pullback back to this blue line here, and I'm expecting if we did have a pullback with how long it takes that we would pull back to somewhere around 449, 450, and that would actually be very healthy for the market to move higher. This is overbought situation. You can see that here, and you can see the overall market is really not a great value at the moment, and so we could see a pullback, but this has been a crazy run, and it's been a very bullish run, so looking forward to movement going forwards. All right, let's get into these picks and get talking about it and get to what you came here for. Here we go. All right, the first stock that I'm talking about is Esperion Therapeutics, ticker symbol ESPR, and it has a 32.41% short percentage, so very, very short. This has come way down here, and now's the time, really, I think that a lot of those short holders that are holding short shares realize it's time to cover. And so if we can just get a little bit higher, we can get above this directional SMA line. This could be really, really good. Average days to cover is 7.89, so people are holding on to this for a long period of time going short on this. But I believe it's hit its bottom. It appears to have done so. It's a terrific value as it looks here, and they have a borrow fee rate of 9.43%, so that's not necessarily that high. But this could really get going crazy, especially with 32% short. There could be lots of covering happening here, especially as the market is doing better. All right, let's go to number 4. Okay, number 4 is Remark Media, ticker symbol MARK, and they have an 11.77% short float. Average days to cover of 0.31 and 13.95% borrow fee rate. You can see we've had a monster move up here, and then we came down here and we closed this gap that opened up from this big move. Now we have this gap up, and so this is looking good for a bounce back and move upwards. I like this one for a big move, and once it gets momentum going, you can see it really moving. So I'm expecting this to kind of like teeter out and then really shoot up as we get further in the week, looking really good. All right, number 3 is KOSS Corporation, ticker symbol KOSS. It has a 9.53% short float, 1.15 average days to cover, and a 36.18% borrow fee rate. So the borrow fee rate's very high on this. And this has had some quick little spikes here, so we like this, but it got rejected at this directional SMA and did not close higher, ended up closing lower. So we have seen some big movements. This was a huge move from 15 to 22, and now we're sitting right around 16.30. And I think that this one's going to move up, especially as we cross over here. We're about to have a MACD cross down here. We have a good value on the daily chart, so things are looking really good here. I like it for some things that are happening on it, but let's get to number 2. All right, number 2 is SKLZ. This is Skills Incorporated, and this is the first time it's ever been on this list. They have a 20.7% short percentage, 3.49 average days to cover, and a 16.70 borrow fee rate. So it's not that expensive to run, and here's the reason why I like it is because it's coming back to this directional SMA line and then bouncing from there. So I like this for a move upwards. It is a little bit high on the overall RSI, but I think that this is going to bounce off of this and really continue moving upwards with the market. Skills, you know, I think that this stock is worth $20 a share, and so I like the value here. And so I like this one for a big move upwards. I like it to get all the way to $20 a share again, but there's some resistance here at $15.85 and looking for a move for sure. Number 1 is GROM, the greatest pitcher ever lived. Actually not. This is GROM, GROM Social. Anyway, this one I think is going to be a big mover. It has a 13.808% short percentage, 1.25 average days to cover, and a borrow fee rate of 99.93. So I like that high borrow fee rate. This is very expensive to hold on to. We've definitely formed a nice support here at 350. And so I like it to come down here. It's a 364 at after hours. Hopefully it's even better for you in the morning so that you can pick this up really good. I expect this to bounce off of this level here and to just really fly upwards. And we could see one level of resistance I'm looking for is 465, and then beyond that, passing this top here that's happened a couple of times, right around 650, which would really be terrific and a great mover for us. I wish all of you the best on the stock market. Please have a strategy for each and every stock that you choose. It is so important. I wish you all the best on the stock market, and Raythoven out.